Well, it's not oil, but water that's been spilling across our area today. Our Chief Meteorologist Bill Alexander standing by in the Weather Center with our first look at the forecast tonight. Now, Bill, how much longer are we going to soak?
Well, you know, for today, it's been a cool, wet day, and we've got a couple more hours of soaking going on here. In fact, it's soaking right now. We're at 55 degrees under cloudy, rainy skies. Visibility down at 4 miles. Now, the dew point sitting up there at 52, so that calculates out to 93% humidity. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at DTAR Doppler. Widespread rain, a few embedded thunderstorms. Most of that is now offshore, but you're still seeing some lingering shower activity along and basically north of Victoria and south of Interstate 10. In fact, it's continuing to rain here in Victoria, but for how much longer and what are we looking at for the rest of the week? We'll talk about that and more, rain chances that is, coming up later in your hometown forecast. Rissa?
Coming up on News Center 25 at 6, Clintons and Bushes are sharing the stage in Texas today. We'll tell you what's brought them here. But first, what did a pilot see that caused an American Airlines plane to stop in the middle of the runway today in Dallas? Stay with us.
And it's been a soggy day today, but what about tomorrow? Hey, how about the rest of the week? And we could get some more rain. We'll tell you the details later in your hometown forecast.
Weather with Chief Meteorologist Bill Alexander.
Welcome back. A wet one out there today, but in the words of Annie, will the sun come out tomorrow?
In the words of Annie, yes, probably.
Good.
That's a good thing because we had some good soaking rain today. Some people over an inch of rain. Very nice, good soaker. And we really needed that. And there'll be more, but not tomorrow because why? The sun comes out tomorrow. Let's take a look and see how we did today. Clinically speaking, yes, 57 degrees. That was your high. It was actually a fairly cool one, fully almost 20 degrees below normal for this time of the year. 51 your low this morning, 29 hundredths of an inch as of the official recording time. But since that time, another 6 hundredths of an inch has fallen. So we're over a third of an inch. And again, some people, especially up northwest of Victoria around Nursery, over an inch of rain. So it's been a good soaker, and across that area at or above an inch, basically north of Victoria, we're still 3.66 inches below normal for this time of the year. Now, your pollen wasn't such great news, though. We had a lot of different particulates in the atmosphere. Oak came in the moderate category, as did mold, algae, pine, and ash, all moderate. In the low category, hackberry and elm. So if those are your particularly dangerous ones, it wasn't a good day for you. Hopefully, with the washing of the rain today, we'll be in better shape tomorrow. But temperatures, they're in pretty good shape. We're looking at 50s for the most part, and where it's rained the least, the temperatures are the warmest right along the I-10 corridor, lower to middle 60s. But you factor in the dew points, and now you're looking at some pretty humid air out there with all the rain nearly saturated across the area, lower to middle 50 dew points. So there's still a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, and you can see that on our regional satellite radar combo. There's the area of rain and thunderstorms. Notice that extends well out in the Gulf of Mexico. Earlier this afternoon, special marine warnings along the coastal bend in the near-shore waters. Those have since been discontinued, but you can see the back edge of the dynamics of this. Upper level disturbance beginning to clear the South Texas area along and east of 37. Now let's back out to the national scene. You'll see a couple more features worthy of note. First off, this area of precipitation extends all the way across the Gulf of Mexico, and there's a deepening low pressure that's really beginning to blossom here in northeastern parts of the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to make it across Florida into the Gulf Stream and just basically undergo what we call explosive cyclogenesis. It's going to bomb out as it moves on up the Atlantic coast, and yes, a winter-like storm in New England. Well, in the meantime, though, we're looking at colder air coming down towards our area, but don't get too concerned, not decidedly colder. This very cold air in the northern plains will shift mainly to the east, so we're going to get a glancing blow from that. In fact, we'll see one little front come through here quickly, high pressure build in behind, but by Wednesday, our next upper level disturbance producing widespread rain and thunderstorms in the increasingly moist environment over West Texas. We'll see that move into our area and give us a mild to maybe cool, damp day on your Wednesday. 50 degrees, your low. The evening showers dissipating by, say, about 9 o'clock, moving east. Tomorrow, the sun does indeed come out, 72 degrees, but on Wednesday, it's back. We're talking rain and a few thunderstorms. Those will be lingering through early Thursday, but the punchline, The weekend is looking splendid.
Look at that 83 on Friday.
I knew you would like that.
We might have to take Friday off, guys. I'm not sure about that.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be nice and well worth waiting for.
Okay. Thanks, Bill, so much.